Hi guys, how you going? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. I've just recently installed the King's 270 Tourer Mark II awning. Okay, if you go to the channel, you'll see there's a couple of videos on it in relation to the installation and my roof rack and so forth. But yeah, I thought I'd basically give you guys a look at it, how it performs in the rain. Now, it's been raining solid here for the last probably 3 or 4 hours. I've managed to stay completely dry, except for running out and into the rain shooting video and whatnot. So I thought I'd give you a look at it, basically how it performs without the straps on to guide the water away off the awning, and then basically with no straps and just in its freestanding position, and how the water pools, because pretty much in the vast majority of instances most awnings pool water. Okay, you would be stupid to think that you would leave an awning unattended and it's not going to pool water. There might be some out there with high slopes and whatnot which might not avoid that, but simply just attaching the straps fixes the issue. So, but I'll give you a look just so you know what to expect. So yeah, let's go for a bit of a walk. Alright guys, so I've had this awning, like I mentioned, up for about 3 or 4 hours. She's pulled pretty taut, but you can basically see here that basically in every panel she's going to pull water. Okay, so that's where it pulls. This one probably not as much, but she still pulls there. This one pulls, and then this panel here probably pulls the most. Okay, what I was hoping with my setup here with the kitchen was that I wanted to make sure that I had really good coverage and that no rain would come in this area, and this works perfectly. So I've made sure that I've set it far enough back that there is no spray that comes through. Any water that does ends up here, comes down the sides and then just out the bottom. Okay, but otherwise, which is perfect for this area, so I can do all my cooking and whatnot and no issues whatsoever. All right, you'll notice in this area here there's a little bit of pooling. Okay, no water's come through here, but again, a little bit of pooling. And you'll notice here a little bit of pooling, and again this one here, a little bit of pooling. Okay, all right, so but I don't think that's going to create an issue. Again, as expected, obviously there's water going to come through the back and you're going to get sprinkles of water through this area here, but it cuts out the vast majority of it. I'll give you a bit of a walk from outside. So you can sort of see what the deal is. But it does its job, no dramas at all. And again, you can see there's the little D-ring pulls, which you're supposed to use in rain to pull away the water. So what I'll do is I'll now hook up the D-pulls and we'll show you how all the water drains. Alright, cool. Alright guys, so I'll venture out into the rain and show you how it all goes. Now the straps that it comes with are very high quality straps, which is great. And again, same lock mechanism as the other stuff. So you can see there now, there is no water pooling, everything is just draining nicely. Same deal there now, no pooling at all, everything draining nicely. Now this one we can't do it exactly the right angle, but I'm sure it'll still work. Alright guys, so no pooling now there. And the last one, which is the big problem one. So this one, because of the door, we're going to need to help it. All right, and that one now won't pull. So we'll go for a bit of a walk around so you can see now. So again, there's no chance of that pulling at all now. You can see in the rain the water's just beating off. No dramas. You can see this one here, no dramas, just beating off, no pulling. You can see here, no dramas. And what it's even doing is it's actually dripping and actually running down the strap, which is cool. And you can see this one. This one could be interesting, I reckon, and this is only because of obviously my door, because it's just touching the top of the door. I think what's going to happen is we are going to get a bit of pooling here. But again, if the door wasn't there, then what's going to happen, it's just going to drip off. So that's no fault of the awning, that's just the way the setup is. And you can see it. Okay. So I'm happy with that. I'm very happy. And then the only thing I can see, but I don't think it's going to be an issue, is that you got a little bit of pooling here. I'll go around this side and a little bit of pooling here because of the seams. But I think because of the angle, and we'll see how it goes, I think that'll fill to a point where it'll just start feeding over. But yeah, I'll show you, like this one here, you can see. And then this one here. But yeah, there is nothing leaking through the fabric. The fabric's perfect. And like I said, she's pretty soaked now. It's been over 4 hours. So I'm going to leave this out for most of the day. I've got to do some work on the car, actually install some lights and whatnot. So yeah, this actually makes it great because I can actually work in the rain on the beast. And I've got to finish off my solar installation. I just got to pop a few bolts in. So, and again, go to the channel, check out the other video there. That's the King's 200 watt solar panel. So, into the King's panel, and I'm just measuring the input now. Again, the weather's shocking at the moment, so it's not pumping out much. We've got 20 volts, but you know, 0.1 of an amp. So she's pretty miserable out there. Complete cloud cover. Alright guys, so I might go inside and make myself a cuppa, and then I'll come back and give you another update. Alright guys, I'm back. It's been, again, another couple of hours. I've just let the awning get absolutely soaked. The rain has been constant the entire time, it has not stopped. So, and again, it sounds like it's about to fire up again. Very impressed. It's all going really well. Solved the issue with my door touching the actual awning just over here. And now we don't have the problem. Again, it was just a little fine adjustments. Didn't have to really touch the awning at all. It was more so, okay, just get the water off there, tension that rope to a certain tension, and it's actually not touching it. And then now that it's not touching it, it's not causing the water to pool. So the water is just flooding off. There is no pooling now in any of the big triangles at all. So that's all going really well. I'll take you for a bit of a walk now as the rain starts to fire up and just show you where it's at. Alrighty, so again, you can see this panel here, no issues at all. The water just beads up nice and neat. This panel here, you can see the water just beads off perfectly, no issues at all. Same deal here, no pooling, working really well. And that last panel, again, it's not touching the door anymore, so no pooling. Now, the only pooling that does continue to happen is here, but as you can see, it's not an issue. So it pulls a little bit, but then it just gets to a certain point and then it just starts going over the edge. So the pulling doesn't appear to get any bigger than that in those three sections. Now obviously this ripstop canvas, this is the first time it's actually been in the weather. So you obviously need to weather the canvases. I found 3 drips, okay? And I'll show them to you. So this one here is in the stitching here at this point. There's one little drip, okay? And again, only very, very slow. But again, it's a drip. And then over here, same sort of deal. So at this point here, you can see there's just a little drip there. And then basically at this point here, I dare say it's at that stitch. Yep, there's a little drip there. Okay. Now, whether or not those drips will go away once the canvas has been weathered, I mean, I'm not really fussed. It's not that much of a big deal. And you can see in this area here, so if you look up through here, there's again bits of water dripping through here, but again, there's no big deal. It's not supposed to be watertight in any way, shape or form. You need to be realistic for these things. But again, I've been just happily sitting under here, keeping dry, just editing videos and whatnot and recording videos. So it's been no issues at all. And then like I said, the spray here, there's been no spray coming through. Still not getting much solar. It's keeping the kit fridge going, no worries. But yeah, again, the weather is absolutely miserable, as you can see. Alrighty, so that's it for this video. I hope you got a lot out of it. Any questions, just let me know. Drop them in the comments. Again, share it around to friends and family. Any other avid four-wheel drivers out there? It seems to tick the boxes. It seems to do the job, no issues at all. I'm really happy with it. I'll do some more future videos once I've had a chance to actually take it out into the field. I've got a couple of very big trips planned, so it'll definitely get a lot of usage out there. So, and like I said, I had the other King's awning for over 12 years, but didn't use it nowhere near as much as I think what this one will. I mean, to fold it out, it's like less than a minute. I think it's about 40 seconds or something. It's just some ridiculous short time. So I think because of that, it will get used probably more often. And if anything, really just for shade. A lot of the places we're going to, there are no trees. So, all right guys, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers guys, bye.